So today was a great day in the world of bourbon, at least in my world of bourbon. Fantastic day. Day started, Bottle King in North Jersey, right before I went to my office. Store opens 9 a.m. And I find this. Now, it's Old Forester single barrel 100 proof. I've seen this a couple of places recently. It looks like they've been dropping these around the area in New Jersey. I'm a big fan of the Blue Label, the single barrel proof. I've had a few of those. I think they're fantastic. And, that's a huge fan. Those go around for like $80, sometimes $90. This one I've not seen until recently. So some stores have been having this. Was kind of skeptical because we're like, there's two other 100 proofs that Old Forester has. The regular 100 proof, which I was never really a huge fan of. And then there's the 1897, the Bottled and Bond, that I blinded against that and I thought it was better. But at that 100 proof, I was never like, thinking it was out of this world. So I was kind of curious. But anyway, this is a Bottle King store pick, the BK Stave, and we're going to give this a shot. So that was 9 a.m. I was going to go to my office, happened to look on social media around lunchtime, and I saw that the Elijah Craig 15 was there. Literally bolting out. Bottle Kings. In Jersey, we have these jug handles. Got to do a couple of those. It's on the other side of the road. I got out of my office so fast, and it was behind the glass. I look up. Might have been there in the morning when I saw it. Didn't even notice it. I bolted, and here it is. Elijah Craig single barrel 15 year. This is 108 proof. I think this is, say, batch 30. Now, I have not had the Elijah Craig 18 year, which I think is 90 proof or something like that. I've heard from the reviews that have come out so far that a lot of people like this better than the 18 year. That's 3 years age, but it's also lower proof. So this is 3 years less age and, a higher proof of 108 proof. I can't compare it against that, but I am super excited. I mean, some people have been saying, could this be bourbon of the year 2026? I don't know, but I'm telling you that this year so far, it's been a pretty good year in my year of finding new stuff in New Jersey. I'm starting to think differently about New Jersey, specifically, though, depending where you go, because some stores just don't have anything, and then some stores like Bottle King have great prices, and then every now and then have stuff like this. So if that wasn't enough, I had mentioned in a previous video that I had ordered from Sealbacks, the Beekeeper, batch 2. Batch 1 was huge success last year. I think like 750 people were left on a waiting list. As soon as it dropped I got the Sealbacks text, I went right on there and I got it, and it came today. Came just now, but what the flip side of the story is, I saw, you see on these ring cams when you get deliveries, nobody was home. Told it's got a sign for it, and I missed it. I was like, oh gosh, now I hope I don't miss it again another day. UPS came back, sealed back the Beekeeper batch 2. Very excited. And just as a side note, which I mentioned, which I'll be reviewing separately, I mean, compared to these bottles, it's kind of like pales now. But the Green River Honey that I picked up, we'll be doing a review. This is basically a 4-year-old bourbon with, infused with honey. That will be worth, I don't think I'm going to doubt what the result's going to be, but that will be worth a blind on these. And then, already reviewed this, but just an interesting note about why, if you see something in a store that you like, you got to grab it right away, because this one was the 13th column that I saw in Bottle King last Thursday. There was 3 bottles, got 1. There was 2 more. They didn't replace any, so I don't know if they're going to replace them in the future, but there was nothing out there on this. So I will tell you that, I mean, Sealbacks is this one, but all these other bottles from Bottle King have been doing really well. Really good prices. And by the way, as a side note, this was about $20 below MSRP. It's behind the glass. If you're at any Bottle Kings in New Jersey, you're in that one. I'm not sure if they have more of them there. I didn't see how many, but all these good prices. Now, Sealbacks was, whatever the price is, but really good store. So we got a bunch of reviews to do, and we're going to get going with them. And we're going to do them one after another. I have a feeling that despite the fact that this Green River was first, I think this one's going to have to cut the line. I think this is going to have to be next. So New Jersey is starting to turn around, at least for me right now. Shouldn't say anything because then we can go through a long drought, but it's been good so far this year. Cheers.